I am the greatest.
What is going on, guys? My name is Motoh, and today you're going to be watching the bike customization version of the customizations kind of review and comparison between MXGP2 and MX versus ATV Supercross on course. So without further ado, let's get into it. I'm not going to be doing the Honda, I'm not going to be doing the Husky, I'm not going to be doing the KTM. I'm going to be doing the Kawasaki because I love the Kawasaki, and I'm going to be doing the Nordic, but I'm not going to be doing the Rainbow, and I'm not going to be doing the Suzuki or the Yamaha. So, that being said, let's hop into the Kawasaki just so I can show you what it's like when you buy a brand new bike. So you unlock everything right off the bat, and here are the graphics kits for the Kawasaki, and there's pretty much about the same amount of graphics kits for every single bike. So you get the 180 decals Tiger, no customization. Stock, no customization. Red label, 3 different things. That's it, 3 different things. The speed looks nice, that's about it. But you get 3 different things. 1 inch camo, 1. In style, 1. Moto option, 1. Factory effects, Evo, and that's FX. I'm stupid. FLU designs, okay? FLU design. Like, what the fuck is this shit? You only get 1 on all of them. All of them you get only 1. Besides that 1. So the graphics kits are very, very skimpy. Okay? We run over to the Nordic, and here's where you get a little bit more customization, I guess. Basically, this is what it would be like if you got just got the stock game and you unlock this as you went. So what would happen is you'd probably think you start out with, is it? Yeah, you start out with the Nordic games on, and it can be whatever you want. You just customize it. I think it's stock at green. But you get the in-style master, and you can change the colors of the stock, so you can have it whatever bike you want. And they make that so that that's how you can do it. Which is cool, I guess, but it's still the exact same graphics kit. You're just changing it in case you don't want to buy the aftermarket bikes, or whatever you're calling them, the OEM bikes. And it's basically the same graphics kits as most of them will already have, just for the stock bikes. Then you get the 180, which doesn't look too good on the stock bikes, in my opinion. Then you get the Stealth, which is just the Nordic, and then you can change the color, I guess, whatever you want. Then you get this, which is only 1 for this time, and then you get back to the One Industries, which I need to go back to. I think it was Ecal Works, black and green. So anyway, this is then the rest of the stuff's going to be the exact same on everything. So yeah. So you're going to run on to the handlebars, and you're going to get twin walls, fat bars, Pro Taper SEs, contours, fast flex, tag metals X5, and then tag metals T2, and then back to stock. And of course, you can change the colors of them just depending on the handlebars. But they're not really anything too exciting. So moving on to the exhaust. I think everything's going to have the same exhaust. A couple bikes don't have some of the suspensions, but it's only 1 suspension that they don't have. So you get Pro Circuits, you get these, obviously 2 ones right there. That, FMF's going to have 2, Dubashi's going to have 2, Yoshimaru going to have 2, stock. That's it. That's all you get. It's really unfortunate. Moving on to tires, everybody's going to have Maxxis, ITs, SIs, SMs, or SXs, and or Sedonas. I think I was on SIs, or no, I was on ITs. What am I talking about? Moving on, you can change the color of the wheels. Super cool, right? Oh my goodness, it's almost like you can't do this on any other game. You just get a color wheel. I didn't mean to pick. I think that's actually what I meant to pick. Alright, and now the suspension gets different, because I don't think that every bike has Pro Circuit. But I don't remember actually which ones have the Pro Circuit, which ones don't. You just have to know. I mean, the suspension, in my opinion, doesn't affect anything at all. They all feel the exact same. It's just the bikes that act differently when they're fully modified. So, yeah. You get the Pro Circuit. Now, understand also, real quick disclaimer, that's an opinion-based thing. I think that the bikes handle around the same, but I think that there's minor differences between them. That's an opinion. Some people feel nothing in comparison, like in difference-wise. I feel it, and that's just me. That's my opinion. That's how I feel. So you get the Pro Circuit on the Nordic bike, Pro Action, Factory Connection, 4 Performance, WP, and Race Tech and stock. Now you're literally just buying a sticker. That's it, and RG3 obviously as well. but you're literally just paying for a sticker, or not paying for a sticker, you're just getting a sticker. So next thing you can do is make a factory chassis or an upgraded chassis, which obviously some people prefer the upgraded. I definitely prefer the factory, just because it lets me throw the bike around a little bit more. Now this isn't in GP2, but that's just because most of the time, you know, it's not going to necessarily matter. I think that the race bikes that they're having on there, all of them stock are going to have a factory chassis or whatever they can. But that's not a big deal. Next, you can go to brakes and have oversized, and you only get one option for that. You get stock and oversized, and they don't look different at all. Nothing different changes, just the performance. And then you get the colored number plates, which is cool, but the thing is, if you're, the only way that it changes in GP2 is if you're champion, not champion, points leader, and only the front number plate turns red. That's it. And that's like all you got. So that's the only that's the only customization really that is in the bikes, and you're gonna notice a massive, and did I say massive difference on GP2? Get ready for it, because here we come, right about now. Alright, so now that we are all the way over on GP2, we're basically going to run you through the menu, I guess, in a sense, and what it looks like. So, as you know, or may not know, you can choose to buy 4 of each brand, and they're actually real brands, like actually real brands. Honda, Kawasaki, KTM, Suzuki, TM, which is a thing, Yamaha, and Husqvarna. All these are real brands, and you can choose from any one of them to buy a bike for 10,000 credits. I'm going to go into the KTM since I have 4, and you can see I have 4, and they all look different, and they all are the same speed, and it actually shows you the stats in numbers, so you kind of get a little bit more accurate of a representation between the differences between the two. Now I'm going to keep this one the same, I'm going to keep that one the same, and that one, and I'm going to keep this one different. We're going to hop on into this and show you the customization differences between the bikes. Alright, so now the first thing that's going to load up is graphics kit. And hold on, Moto, what the fuck is it saying bar pad hand grips, hand guards for? Give me a second, I will get there. So you get graphics kit, and while you don't have the same amount of the variety of brands, you get 4 for most of the bikes. There's a couple that only have 2, and the first one's only going to give you 1. It's called Dream 3 on every single one of them, and it actually looks really sick. But HG stickers, you go on over here, you get 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 different ones right there, and I'm pretty sure that is more overall in that one selection than there are in one bike's actual brand differences in one bike on MX vs ATV. Go to Stellar, which is the one I'm running right now. This is my USA bike if I'm running a KTM. You got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 different ones, and that's solid selections. I like a lot of these. Then you go to this one, which is a little bit weird. This one, which is a little bit weird as well, but I still run it. This one, which is white as fuck, but eh. This one, which is... I'll never run this on a KTM because I think it looks so dumb. In my opinion, this graphics kit looks stupid. But who knows? If there's ever an MX Nations, I might run it. But I'll feel bad for all the competition because they don't get to run graphics like we do. You know what I'm saying? So then you go over here, and then this is the white bike that I run. So off the bat, you can already see there's a lot more variety between different graphics looks. Now you can't change the color of the bike itself, or the graphics color, whatever. But that's not a big deal in my opinion. Moving on over to handlebars, I think you get about the same selection, maybe one more. But you get the color selection about the same. So we're gonna go to Rentals. I already have all these because I don't run fat bars. But they all pretty much are the same here, and all of that goodness. I'm running red? What the fuck? I don't know why I'm running red. Put those on, because those are orange. Oh, I was running red because it's the US. I'm dumb. Silly me. So there you go. That is what that looks like. And then you go to bar pad, and this is where it gets fun, because you get to change the color of the bar pad to whatever you want. Anything you want is yours with the bar pads. Well, not anything you want. You can't change every color on it. But these are the options. You know, you get bar pad customizations. Then you move on to hand grips. You can change the fucking grips to any one of these brands. This is nice. Look at all of the variety of grips. You can just change them to anything I normally run. Pro grips, oh my god, just look at the variety and how extravagant it is. It's so beautiful and magnificent. It's like this for all of them. You can run Renthals. I run UFO because it has these cool kind of designs on them, you know what I'm saying? But look at this, you get so many different ones. Then you go to handguards, and look at this, you get even bigger selection. I either run a Serbies normally, or I run UFO, because I think that the Renthals look like buns. Look at all of them. They're so nice. You get so many different things. Great. Then you move on to exhaust. Now, every one of them is not going to have, well, most, the big high-end bikes are going to have the same exact exhausts, I believe. I think that the only one that doesn't have all of the options is the TM, and that's just because it's a lower manufactured company and all that shit. But you get 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 different exhaust systems. And along with that, you will normally get a 200 or 2,500 one, which isn't as valuable. And then you move up to the titaniums and the blue titaniums. These are all the same performance. You just get the colors, and it's awesome. You get that many variety, or that much variety of shit in it. It's really cool. And love it. And then rims. This actually is something that affects you. Now, if you want color rims, you go to Alpha, and you can choose this, and it gives you half and halves. And the performance is affected by the rims you choose. So you have to choose wisely. I'd recommend getting a $700 rim, because guess what? The $400 ones are not as good. It's great. On most of them, they're all going to be black, which are the best rims. As you see, black is the best rim for most people. Moving on to suspension. I believe that TM is also a little bit shafted on this one as well. So you get the factory connection, all this stuff. I think you only get like 2 or 3 different kinds of suspension on the TM. But you get all these different selections, and of course this is again a sticker. Of course you go into it because it makes you think that you're choosing something, but in reality you're not. Then you go into brakes, and yes, the performance is affected, and you can buy $200 brakes, which aren't as good, but they're still better than normal. And then $800 brakes. I think that Galfer USA might have more, 200, 400, yeah, so they have 200 and then 400 for Galfer. And then you got these bad boys in, which I am running right there. Moving on, you get tires, and look at that, you don't just get Maxxis's and Sedonas, you get Golden tires, Metzeler, Michelin, Midas, and Pirelli. It's great. I don't think that any of them have different selections inside of them. Of course, you're just paying for the brand, but it's still performance-based, and it's really, really nice that it does that. Then moving on, the accessories, which isn't a big deal, but you can change this for free anything you want. So it's going to be the triple clamps, the hub, or not the hub, yeah, the hubs actually, yeah, and the foot pegs. Really cool. I'm going to keep mine the way they were. But that's the comparison. You see there's a shit ton more customization on the bike and a little bit more customization on the gear as well. So overall, I definitely had to give the edge of customization to MXGP2 because it is so much more vibrant. So anyway, guys, I hope you enjoyed the video. And if you did, hit that like button, comment down below if you agree with me that the customization is better on this game, or if you disagree, and then tell me why you disagree and how so. And, you know, opinions are appreciated. I'm not worried about them. I'm not going to get offended if you think I'm wrong. Straight up, tell me I'm wrong. So, I'm going to leave my Twitch, Twitter, and the racing link down below in the description, as well as my gamer tags on Xbox and PlayStation Network. I definitely recommend that you sign up on the tournament website. As always, guys, my name is Moto. I'm out. Peace!